shines again in Indianapolis. Their turbine is on the pole, and Joe Leonard has taken a big step into the future. Al Unser has won twice at Pikes Peak, which is also known as Unser's Hill. Last year, he took second in the 500. His car has a turbocharged Ford engine and four-wheel drive. It's the only one of its type to enter the field. These are the statistics. His speed of 167.069 sounds like another statistic, but it represents driving skill and the work of a master mechanic named George Bignotti. Mario Andretti is on the track with a brand new engine after only 4 laps of early morning break-in. 167.691 is his speed. Not good enough to put him on the pole for the 3rd straight year, but he's up front just the same. When Jim Hurtubise left the starting line in his front-engine roadster, he said he would qualify or crash. Hurtubise will try again another day. 1 turbine, 2 turbines, and now 3. Art Pollard makes the field. The first day is over. Then comes rain. A week of practice to build speed. And second week qualifying. There are 17 spots still open in the field. All you have to do is claim 1. Why not settle for something sensible like 162? Maybe it'll be fast enough. And there's 3 other turns to learn about, too. Sometimes a rookie like Gary Bettenhausen can see something the veterans can't. Instead of trying to make records, he concentrates on a speed that will make the race. 163.562 is certainly no record, but 11 men, 8 of them veterans, will start behind the new Tinley Park Express. While he qualifies, Bill Vukovich thinks about how he will drive the race.
Main concern realize that this race is 500 miles long, and I'm going to try to just get in the race and run as smooth and as fast as I can and try to stay out of trouble as much as possible and concentrate on getting the miles under my belt at this racetrack, because all the faster drivers, and I know this to be a fact, the more miles you get here, the faster you're going to eventually go here.
Every mile you run is valuable experience, but you can't run when there's rain. It's frustrating. Just enough to keep the track closed, not enough to go for cover.
When we are able to use the track, we'll use it for practice for 30 minutes.
Remember that race in 1950 when it rained? Johnny Parsons and Dwayne Carter remember. Parsons won it. Henry thinks his watch is broke because it's after 6. It's the last day of qualifying, and officials trying to fill out the field extend the time, which explains why Bill Puterbaugh apologized for only going 157 miles an hour and mumbled something about getting lost in the dark. But on Monday, time is extended again and the scramble is on. Four laps, 10 miles. That's what it takes to qualify. But sometimes winning can be easier than just making the race. For Jim Hurtubise, it's a case of plain stubbornness. He's made up his mind that his front-engine roadster would make the field. From somewhere, he coaxes that extra bit of speed and qualifies at 162.191. Larry Dixon tries out the car in which Mario Andretti set last year's pole record. Maybe some of the magic still clings to the car, or maybe Dixon, like Jim Hurtubise, has a stubborn streak. At the last moment, he bunts Bruce Walkup and wins a place for race day. Qualifying is finally over. fast, exciting race. Yes, that will come in a moment when the green flag drops. But right now, the sight of 33 individual steps into the future, traveling in formation at slow speed, is worth all the headaches that brought them together. Mario Andretti's car begins to smoke. Joe Leonard has moved out from the pole position and leads the field on the first lap. As they race through the main straightaway, Andretti attracts the attention of his crew by driving through the pits, out the south end, and back onto the track. Next time around, he pulls in for a quick diagnosis of his problem, while Leonard leads. Bobby Unser is second. Mechanic Clint Bronner continues to try and get the car back into competition as the field comes around again. But the car is beyond help. It would take several hours to fix. In the 8th lap, Bobby Unser turns on the speed and passes Leonard in the main straightaway. They continue to duel through the turns. It looks as though the turbine and the turbocharged Ford are evenly matched. Then Jim Hurtubise pits with a broken...